so that I can upload it later. And welcome to Office Hours, Jody and Sylvie. As you know, this is a space for you to ask any questions about Experientify, or if you need feedback or ideas for your course, this is the place. So if anybody wants to start with their questions, you can go ahead.
Jody, I let you go first. I mute
Okay, Jody,
myself.
please go ahead.
Thanks, Sylvie. I have created the expiring mini course and I wanted to test it, so I published it and I noticed some errors and I went back and I unpublished and I fixed. And I deleted myself as a student, but it wouldn't, even in an incognito window, I couldn't get it to recreate as though I was new in order to test all of the changes. Do you have something other than creating a new email address or getting access to one of my friends' email addresses that I could use to try to complete that? Because the completion celebration didn't work. And so the other ones had, and so anyways, just some guidance on that.
Sure, that is really weird. So what you're telling me is that you created yourself, well, you added yourself as a student, right? To test the whole experience. Then you removed yourself from being a student because you wanted to retry it.
So I unpublished it in order
Mhm.
to make some corrections.
Mm-hmm.
And then I republished it again after
Uh-huh.
removing myself as a student. And it gave me the same status as when I had engaged with it the first time. So I couldn't test again. And I had asked some questions in the Facebook account, which was very helpful. They told me that, you know, if you go into an incognito window and that you can't use the same email address to test as you do to log into XP. So I do have two email addresses. I tried the other one, but I just couldn't get it to go. So I'm not sure if it's running the way that it should right now.
Okay. Can you share your screen so we can take a look at your students?
Sure.
Specifically, you as a student inside XP, please. Hi,
Me
Lucia, welcome.
XP, a student?
Yeah, so if you log into your Experientify account and then you
Yes.
go to student, you please find yourself like your
Okay.
test student. Mhm.
Okay. I am at a hotel on their Wi-Fi. It's not loading well.
Oh, okay,
So
don't worry. Okay, let me,
I might not be able to.
sure, I can recreate it to see if, you know, it would be best if I can recreate it in your account so we can see what's going
Yeah.
on. But I can try it on my own to see what's going on. Okay,
Yeah, it doesn't want to load.
it's okay, don't worry. I will do it myself. Okay, I'll share my screen.
Thank you.
Oh no, it's okay, Lucia. I hope you get better soon. Don't worry. Okay, let me share my screen. Here it is. Okay. So I have these three courses published. So I'm going to recreate exactly what you did. You unpublish it first, and then you publish it again, right?
After removing myself, yes. I think I
Okay.
actually did it a couple of times. You know, do I remove myself before I unpublish? Because I got the pop-up box that said if you unpublish, students will lose access. So I think I unpublished and then I removed.
Okay. So then let's go to my course and I'll unpublish it. Yes.
As well, I had
Welcome.
also seen someone had registered before I had published it when I went in.
Oh.
So I'm not sure how that worked either because I was working with to create a custom subdomain. And so that was live. So I had a student before I had even published it.
By any chance, do you have your marketplace set up? Like the marketplace with all the courses that you offer?
You know, I must on that subdomain, but I thought because I'm unknown, no one would access it. Maybe somebody came across it.
Right. That might have happened because I figured there was like a bug happening and you could still publish the courses that, well, not publish, but like promote the courses that you haven't published yet in your marketplace. And that could be an issue. So thank you for letting me know that that's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my student and this is my test student. And I used to be part of the 4 courses that I have. But now, like the course that I just published is no longer here. So I'm not longer a student of this course, okay? Now, what did you do next? Are you republished? Or you published again and then you added yourself as a student?
Even when I unpublished and I went into students, it still had me and the person that I didn't even know. And so I took us both out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
But our names were there until I actually had to click on the name and then go to delete.
Mm. You mean in your course itself?
Yeah. So when I went into here and I went over to students,
Mm-hmm.
that's how I found my name and then deleted it.
Oh.
Like I clicked on yes, and then I put edit,
Uh-huh. And you deleted
and
the
then I
student.
scrolled down and deleted it.
Okay.
That's what happened. Yeah, that was what I did.
Okay. Perfect. And then you added yourself again, or you
Then-
published first.
Then I published again, and then I went to my market page, and then I put in my information. And then when the course launched, it went straight into where I had been before
Okay.
and didn't restart. Yeah.
Okay. So I have republished and I will add myself as a student again. Okay. So I will go to students. I will add a student. Test. And then,
Yeah, I didn't add myself this way. I actually went in through the market. So I'm not sure if that makes a difference.
oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. So you went to your marketplace and then you signed up.
Yes.
Okay. So I will do that. However, I need to make it free because it's $99. So I'm not going to pay myself. Okay. I will remove this, and this. Great. Okay. Let's do that again. There we go. Test. Brenda, and then there we go.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yours is working.
Yeah, because I'm getting everything as if I was a new student.
Yeah.
So I don't know what could possibly, yeah, that's what I was saying, that it needs to be replicated with your account because, you know, in my
Yeah.
case it works, but
No, I appreciate that. No, mine is still loading. During your next office hours that I'm able to come to, I'll be at my house. So if
okay.
if I haven't been able to adjust it, then I'll revisit. I appreciate the effort though.
No, yeah, absolutely. Like something weird must be happening because as you see, if you add yourself again as a student, you're just new. You're completely new.
Yeah.
So that makes no
Brenda?
sense. Yes.
Brenda, is there any way that it could have saved it in her cookies, like in the
Oh.
cookies of Jody? Like if you just cleaned your cache, it should not be the case, but
It
stranger
shouldn't,
things have
right?
happened.
That's right. Thank you for that, Sylvie.
Yeah,
Jody, you
thank
can try.
you.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
I'll try that. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay, great. Then I'll see you in next office hours for solving this issue, Jody, specifically. Okay, perfect. Cindy and Lucia, welcome to office hours. Who wants to go next? Sylvie, do you have any questions for today?
Well, actually, this is my very first time, so I just decided to join and see what kind
Awesome.
of questions. I
Love
have
it.
just purchased the $99
Ooh,
thing for the
welcome.
disappearing course,
Right.
yeah. And I'm looking forward to geeking out
Amazing.
and looking a little bit. I'm
Welcome aboard.
completely. Thank you. I'm not completely new, so I'm to instructional design and course development. So I'm
Right.
just really excited for this
Mm.
system. This is just
It's
fun.
fun. Yeah. Okay. Way to go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sylvie, for that introduction, and welcome to Office Hours and to Experienceify.
And I'm gonna be back again, but I'm gonna, if
Absolutely.
it's okay with Cindy and Lucia as well, I'm just gonna be sitting here and listening what's coming up.
Absolutely. Yes. Please, you're free to do so. Okay, Lucia, do you have recommendations for basic hierarchy of tags for our courses? I'm not sure what you mean by hierarchy. Like I know what's the meaning of that, but like
So, there are, I've been trying to create categories of tags in my
Mhm.
brain.
Okay,
And so I'm just going to sort of think out loud while I type it, if you don't mind. Um,
sure.
okay. So there's um, basic tags around pricing
Okay,
and their membership stuff. And then there's I don't, maybe it's the COVID. I don't know, but I've never felt so stupid trying to do tags. Like, what is the tags we want to attach to what functions? That's what I need to know. There are functions that need tags.
right.
And so, can you like rhyme off just a basic, I don't even care if it comes out in order, but I just need something to slap me in the forehead and go, oh, okay, this is the basic, you know.
Okay, absolutely. So, an example that I can think of right now is when you suspend a student from your course, let's say because they haven't logged in a couple weeks, or maybe it's an expiring mini course and they have been suspended from the expiring mini course because they ran out of time, right? How can you tell that someone ran out of time? You know? So let me share my screen for that. I believe that that's with text, but I was going for the you are on suspended email. Let's take a look.
When we're having our templates, oh, I'm
Mhm.
not even making sentences and I don't have a second language, Jesus. If I go into the templates for the courses, those tags are not built in, are they?
Yes, they are
Oh
automatically.
my
Mhm.
God.
So for example, if I add the expiring mini course template to my account
Yeah,
from scratch,
right.
and I will go to, we know that in the expiring mini course, when they give us feedback, we will give them bonuses, right? But we
Yeah.
need a tag for that because how can you tell someone gave you feedback? Well, that's what tags are for. So in our second training, we ask them for feedback here. And
Okay,
here,
so I need to get this bigger somehow. There we
sure.
go.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
No, that's actually good. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Okay, okay, perfect. I will just make it a little bit bigger. There we
I
go.
had to close the chat. That opens the window a bit.
Oh, okay, perfect. So remember, you go to the step number 3 where we add the content, and we have 3 trainings, right? In the expiring mini course.
All right.
In the second training, we ask them for feedback. Where do we ask for feedback? In our actions and points. It's an action. Give us feedback.
Yeah.
Okay? And this is your action. Please give me your feedback. If you open
Right.
it, you will see that this is an essay response type of action, which means
Right.
people are going to write something for
Yeah.
you. And when you scroll down, you will see that the system automatically put a tag into this action. And the tag
Okay.
is EMC gave feedback and a random number. It has a random number because every time you create a new template, it needs to give you a new tag, right? So what are we doing here? We are basically just telling the system, if a person answers this question, put a tag on them. That's everything that we are doing here. And
So
what is it?
just to help my little brain keep up. So tags are for our responses to their actions that trigger stuff.
Yes.
And then there are tags for our activities
Yes, so
to
tags that only, well,
stuff for the
yes,
students.
exactly. For example, when they pay for a membership, you put a tag to the lowest price of the membership, to the subscription plan. Like the $10 plan, you will create a tag that says $10 plan. and then you have like a $99 plan. You create a tag that says $99 plan. What are they good for? Because depending on the tag that they have, because of the price that they paid, you will give them access to certain parts of your course by hiding or showing things depending on the tag that they have.
Right. And then tags for points, milestones. Yes. We could do that. I mean, that's part of gamification, right? So we could have, is that a tag or a trigger? Or like if I want them every time they earn 20 points, I want to have a party.
Okay.
So if, how does that go? Oh my
Right.
God, geez, sentences, Jesus.
You don't actually need a tag for that. That happens in the step number 5 by creating a trigger. So you create a new experience from scratch and you tell the system what's the trigger. When a user completes certain points, earned points. How many? 20.
Okay, and then,
Mhm.
okay, so that doesn't need a
Exactly.
tag per se.
No, unless that you want to put a tag to every single person that earned 20 points. For whatever reason, maybe you want to categorize them into, okay, these are the people who completed 20 points and I'm going to give them a special, I don't know, offer, whatever.
I do want to, at significant point milestones, level people into positions. I haven't quite decided what's going to happen in those positions,
Okay.
but let's say I have 20 people in my Reliable Optimist program,
Mm-hmm.
and 6 of them, and I've decided there's like beginner, regular, and advanced levels of progress. And I want to milestone them at the points because I want to beat the hell out of that leaderboard. Like I'm all about the leaderboards. So I want them to be about the leaderboards because I work with men, I'm going to leverage their competitive nature. So I want to use the leaderboards. That's why the points milestone thing is important to me. I want to then have the community, I want it to trigger me to send an email and say, oh my God, these 3 members just got up to this level. Let's all hop into the forum and encourage and congratulate them. I really, the membership lives on bonding members to members, not members to hosts. They don't give a shit about us. They need to be bonded to each other for membership retention. And so that's where the community part comes in. So anything I'm doing in my stuff is going to be leveraging activity based on leaderboard.
Okay. Which is
So even
going to
if,
be,
yeah, even if people are lagging behind, I will send an email to everybody, go, Joe is trucking along kind of slow. Let's encourage him. I
okay.
might check in with Joe and Joe might say, I got family stuff going on. But then we can still encourage Joe to, kick a little ass so he can be proud of himself. So really, these community tactics, I want to make sure there's tags and milestones and gamification and,
Right.
otherwise people won't complete and they won't continue and purchase more.
Mm-hmm.
So
With
tags for pricing, like tags for access to special deals and things. Okay. And then tags for, so milestones, prices, incomplete or so progress, trigger, communication. Yeah, I'm just trying to find like a really basic categorized list for myself. I think we had talked about it once before.
Probably we did. Let's
Yeah, I
take
think
a look.
it's definitely something like a nice little reference sheet for
Oh, right.
we had talked about it. Do you want to privately collaborate on that with me, Brenda, or shall I
Uh,
just leave that to be continued on your plate for more weeks?
sure. No, this is something that we can definitely work together on.
Okay.
Because I really need you as creators, I need your input on what would be some basic tag categories that you want to have in your account? You know, like,
I think my membership expertise, because I've been doing memberships for 30 years, my membership expertise with your XP expertise, we might be able to create a very cool document for a reference
that could be
for
great.
anyone.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
really about the framework that makes all the steps confusing. And when you don't have that basic framework, for me, it's a little, if I have to dive that deep into each step for each template, I'm not going to find the logical framework.
Right. Absolutely. I would love that. I would love to do that.
I'll send you an email and give you my booking link, and we could
Sure.
just sit and just hack it out.
Right. You know
And
what?
and I have,
Actually, that could be something because I'm lacking some like office hours topics. Like I'm lacking that. So it would be great if we could use one of these sessions to map that out and
I
then
think
just
think we should, you and I privately create the framework for it and have everybody fill it in.
I
I
don't know
think
if I have yeah, that's
I
the
think we,
thing
I think we
that
do need
I
a nice framework.
absolutely I do agree. Maybe what we can do is we can do it asynchronously first, like the document, because I don't think I have the time to book a call because it's been crazy busy because of EPM. Like I have calls
Do you want me to
all
make a
day.
Google Doc and send you
Yeah,
the
that would
link?
be great. Yes, absolutely. Please,
I can do
please, if
that.
you can do that. Thank you,
I can do
Lucia.
that. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know what it's going to be, and it won't be till next week, but I do think it's something that's glaringly missing,
absolutely.
because this is not intuitive.
Mm,
It's a
right,
combination of
agreed.
let's build a website, let's become instructional designers,
Mm,
let's build our business, let's do all these things, and then that's why the tags and the triggers are not intuitive.
right. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Lucia.
Okay,
And then once we have the layout for this, I would love to have a session with everyone here.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, and then we can just brainstorm about the categories and like what else we
I think
should
we should
add.
do a little publicity for that session, like send out one email saying
Absolutely, yes.
specifically we're going to hit this topic hard.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Lucia. Great. That's a great idea.
And
Wait, Jody, is that a badge? Which one are you?
Oh, just as we Lucia was talking about the different types of tags and reaching milestones, I didn't know if that was considered a badge.
Oh,
I've
no.
seen badges and then I've seen points, so maybe I'm
Mm.
still new trying to understand the difference.
Absolutely. Yes, so the points are the basic things that your students are going to collect once they complete their actions. They will get points, yes or yes. And you decide what happens when they collect those points. For example, if a person collects 10 points, maybe you want to give them a badge because they have collected 10 points. So it's like, oh my God, like I don't know, like a winner. I don't know. You call it whatever you want to call it. Or for example, when you know that we have regular XP points, like regular experience points, and we have XXPs, which are bonus points, right? Your students do not need to complete the XXPs. The extra points are optional, okay? Even if they don't complete the activities with the XXPs, they will still unlock the next training because they just need to complete the XPs. Now, what happens if a person completes all your bonus activities with all the XXPs? They are getting extra points. So for those people, then you can create special badges. They are like, oh, this is like a super motivated student or like a star or whatever you want to call it. So that's what badges are for, to recognize them. And every time, for example, in the forum that they create a post or comment on a post, people will be able to see their badges. It's like, oh, why do they have a badge and I don't? So it, encourages them to complete extra activities or just be like a little bit more competitive in their point acquisition. So that's what they are for. But they are different. Points and badges are different things.
Yeah, Lucia, that might be something to help with that engagement you're looking for if people can see the badges that others have and want to try to
Exactly.
beat them.
Exactly. That's the point. Yeah, absolutely.
can we do badges to identify like I'm creating a mentorship program within my program because
Mhm.
I don't want to do all the work. So I want to generate mentors who will also do affiliate sales, but I want them identified as mentors. So people have go-to like friends at the factory, cultural informants, helpers in along the way. So if someone graduates from 2 of my programs, I definitely want to give them a mentor badge. So that doesn't require any particular activity. I can just slap one of those on a student, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can just go to your student and then just add a badge to them. No, wait. Actually, actually, for some reason. Oh, here. For some reason, when you open a student's name, that's something that I need to tell Maury. When you open the tags, for example, in your student's profile,
Mm.
you can add, create, or delete the tags inside their account, right?
That's cool.
But with badges, that doesn't happen. You have no option to create badges here, right in their profile, which is weird because when you go to your student and you take a look at this plus button and you
Mm.
click on it, you are able to give them a badge manually.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's just like a little UX problem there. But yes, if you want to add manually a badge to them, you need to go to your students, search for the student that you're looking for, and then just
That
give
was a
them a
very
badge.
cool list of badges. I wish I could have captured it.
Oh no, you have them already in your account by
We
default.
do?
Yeah, you
Okay.
have these badges created for you, except
Screenshot.
for the Mindful Master and I
Yeah,
don't remember which
I
one.
screenshotted it anyway because I'm dumb
Okay,
as a bag
sure.
of hammers. All
Yeah,
right.
it's okay. Awesome. Cindy, do you have any questions?
Um, no,
Okay.
good morning, afternoon, but I have well, I do have a question.
Mhm.
But I like to just come because it's helpful to learn the system much more. Question, I have a course that I'm developing and I want to do a challenge with it. So I was noticing in the templates that you have a challenge.
Mhm.
Would you recommend using the challenge? You know, rather
Mhm.
than making 2 different things, what, like, would you recommend that I just use the challenge one and use my course that way? Like, I'm gonna give you, this is a 30-day challenge course, basically.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you don't want to create like a 5 or 10-day challenge. You want a 30-day challenge.
Well, let's just say I designed a course and the course is over, it's X amount of steps and so on. Then I want to do a challenge for people to start the course and maybe complete the first 2 or 3 modules or something like that. Is that how it sounds complicated now that I'm kind of, I mean, I can see it's complicated, but are there ways in which have you had students do that before where they've done a challenge around an existing course?
Um, yes, in the way that you mentioned that you want to do it. So let me see if I get it correctly. You want to give them access to the first part or certain parts of your course, and once they complete that challenge or that part, you want to then like maybe encourage them to buy the whole course. Is that what I'm getting? Is that correct?
Well, I'm trying to figure out from a design perspective first, what would be I ultimately want this course to be an evergreen course that someone can, so it's and I want to, in order to promote it, to get people doing it as sort of, I want to create a challenge around it. And so I'm trying to understand how I would, the way I'm looking at it in terms of the platform is that that challenge would be separate from the course.
Right, yes.
And so it's kind of asking them to go back and forth into
Okay.
it. So
I
does that
understand, I
make sense?
understand better. Yes, thank you for that. So I would then absolutely recommend you to create either a 5 or a 10-day challenge. If this is going to be for free, then a 5-day challenge should be enough. And then once they complete the 5-day challenge, you will attract them into buying the whole course, right? Because that's what we want to do here. Do you already have the whole course created in the platform, or are you just starting to build it?
I have the course created on a different platform,
Oh, okay.
so it's not a Kajabi or whatever, but it's, yeah, I'm just trying to decide how much do I change the course and use the challenge to promote the course. So I'm trying to, figure out how would I guide people. Okay, you're going to complete the first X amount of modules, and then you get a badge. And then, so I'm imagining that, let's say it's a 5-day challenge, would be more about have you gone into your course? Have you registered for the course? Have you, that sort of thing. Or I suppose it's something that is not related to the course, but introduces them into the course.
I would say
So-
something that introduces them to the course would be a better idea, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
And also you can consider the expiring mini course.
Yeah.
I
I have,
mean, yeah.
yeah, that I have. I've produced several of the expiring mini courses using the format. I'm not wild about the AI and all of that, so I'm kind of, it's been more unwieldy than I expected. But I do have that as a lead magnet, and I'm in the process of doing that, but I'm trying to figure out time-wise where I'm putting my energy and all of that. So
Absolutely. Yeah, so the first step for you would be to out of all the content from your bigger course, you need to grab a little piece that will introduce them to your course so that you can create a 5-day challenge out of that. So first step is that, and then outlining your 5-day challenge. And actually I do have a training for that. So if you want to join me for creating a 5-day challenge, that would be
okay,
great because I can help you with the outline, and then I
Great.
will help you understand how it works inside
Okay.
XP. So please email me. I will put
Okay.
and anybody is invited if you want to join me for the 5-day challenge creation or 5-day challenge quick start course. You are welcome to do that. I'm offering Jody Monday and Tuesday, so it's 1 hour each day on Monday and Tuesday at, let me see what is Eastern time. Eastern time. I think it's 1 hour ahead of mine. Yes. So that would be at 9 a.m. from 9 to 10 a.m. Monday and Tuesday, Eastern time.
Could you, the newbie, give me some more info? Is this something included in the membership, or is it something we
Sylvie,
sign up?
No, Sylvie. All the trainings that Experientify offers are completely for free, and they are part of what you already pay for. So don't worry. If you want to join me for that, I have 3 different trainings. I can teach you how to build an expiring mini course from scratch. I can teach you how to create a workshop from scratch, or I can help you creating a 5-day challenge. So those are the 3 trainings. If you want to take the 3 of them, you're more than welcome to do that. And if you want more information on times, schedule, and next steps, just email me at the email that I sent in the chat, and I will send you all the information.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes. You're
So,
welcome.
I just have another, question about, I noticed that the way that the system works is that every single course is a dedicated, they're obviously all dedicated and have their pages and their home pages. They're all little mini environments. Is there no way to create, like a home page or a separate outside page
Absolutely.
that is like a website, like on Kajabi, you can do that where you, where do you,
So you cannot necessarily create a website. If you wanted to, you can use GovPlus, for example. If you haven't taken a look at use GovPlus, you should. So you can create websites there, specific to your business. Inside Experienceify, what you can do is you can create sell pages and landing pages, right? And you also have your marketplace, which is a public page. So how do you create this? Well, I'll share my screen. And so you can actually create it by, oh, I closed the wrong tab. Okay. You can actually do that by going to any course inside your platform. It doesn't really matter. I will go to the expiring mini course that I published, or my 5-day yoga challenge. And then you have to scroll down to the step number 4, pages and templates. And remember that you have your basic course pages, your home page, your order form, and then other pages that you can edit. And when you scroll down, you will find custom pages. So these are the pages that you build for whatever you need. And you actually have a demo course sales page there that you can preview and take as a reference. So if I click edit for this demo sales page, this is what it looks like, right? It's like, obviously everything is customizable, but you put a title for your sales page. Maybe you have a welcome video for them. Some, I don't know, you talk about yourself, about the courses that you offer, what is it all about? And then in the buttons, you should take them either to your marketplace or to specific courses that you offer. You know, maybe here you can talk about your expiring mini course, and here you talk about your 5-day challenge. And then you create a button that will take them to the order form for each one of these courses. So that's the way that you create a sales page. And here, when you click in the page settings button up here, you will see that this is or you need to turn it on to make this publicly visible. And you give your page a URL. So then the page name could be demo course sales page, and your URL is like a demo sales page. I don't know. And then this is the one that you share with people, and they can open it because it's a public page and everyone has access to it. So that's how
Yes,
you build. Mhm.
Yeah, that's good. That's clear. Okay, but it's still, this is existing inside of, so if someone signs up for this, they're still assigned into that particular world of that particular courses, right?
No. This is a public page. So everyone has access to it, even if they are not students of your courses. Like, this is for everyone to.
Right, but yes.
You mean
So,
that they.
so what you're saying that it regardless, it can act. So I have a whole other website and all of that.
Oh.
So if I'm sending people, well, I'm trying to decide how much do I keep the other part of my website, because I'm still getting used to Go Plus. I've tried so many different platforms and things over the years. So I'm just trying to get a sense of what it offers and what am I going to be moving over or not? It's kind of like,
I understand. So
so I'm
inside
just trying to-
Experienceify, for example, in your sales page, or think about Experienceify where you're going to keep all the information about your courses, all the courses that you offer. Everything about your courses should be here. Everything outside of the courses, let's say that you offer merch, or you sell an ebook, or whatever it is that you offer, that's to a separate website. That goes to a separate website. Experienceify is all about your courses. There's no restriction whatsoever about your courses. But if you're offering something else that is not your courses, then you need to take it outside of XP.
Okay, great. Thank you. Just very last question on the countdowns. You put that in for your course. When you set up your course, you can put the countdown in, how long
Yes.
it's going to take. Okay. Okay, that's what I assumed, but I didn't see it originally.
Oh, but yes, I mean, you mean once you log into your page builder and you take a look at this at the menu on the left side, you have your available blocks, right? And here you have the countdowns. There's 2 types of countdowns, this one or this one. It's just about the design. Let's say that I want this one. You just click and drag. Every block that you want to use, you just click, drag,
Yes.
and you place it wherever you want to place it. Like
Yeah.
this.
the question I was asking really was the time.
Okay.
Because I've know how to do all
Is
that.
it
but,
going to be evergreen or live?
let's just say it's let's say the course is launching for a 12-week period. How would you let's say it launches February 1st.
And you want the countdown to reach to February 1st, or you want it to reach to?
It would go from February 1st to, May 1st or something like that.
Yes, but I mean, is it going?
For 12 weeks, let's just say it's for 12 weeks, it's open.
Okay, so I'm going to edit this one. I will open the countdown. And then I will click in customize countdown update. There's 3 things that you need to change when you edit your countdown. You have the countdown mode, which is the first thing that you need to decide on. You have a live and an evergreen type of countdown. So the live countdown allows you to set up the countdown for a specific date and time. Let's say February 2nd at 9 a.m. because that's when I'm going to release my course, right? And the second one is an evergreen type of countdown. And this evergreen allows you to set the countdown for as many days, weeks, and months as you want to. So if I set it up for 3 days, let's say, you also need to change the countdown name every time, okay? The system will automatically give you this name and you need to change it. Maybe just add an EMC at the end if it's an expiring mini course, or maybe a keyword on your course. I will just add a number in this case. If I save the settings, what the countdown will start doing is that it will start counting from 2 days until it reaches 0, okay? If you wanted it to happen for a specific date, then the countdown will start counting from today until we reach to the date that we want it to end. So those are the
Great.
2 type of countdowns that you have.
Okay, good, wonderful. And is the expiring mini course template have that set up already?
No, you need to set it up yourself.
Okay,
Yeah, if you also want to, Cindy, I offer the expiring mini course training and I teach you how to create it from scratch.
Okay.
So you can also join me for that one. But it's very easy,
And-
actually. It's just the same as I did here. I just set it up for 3 days. I open the countdown and then I set it up for 3 days in an evergreen mode. So
Okay.
actually right now it's the way that you would exactly do it in your expiring mini course.
okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Thank you so much, I really
You're
appreciate it.
welcome.
Okay.
Sure. Let me take a look at the chat.
On
Yes.
on that point, can I ask you quickly, when you create an expiring mini course with the help of AI, can you edit that one that the AI created?
That's a really good question because I don't have any experience with the expiring mini course generator. Like, I don't know what it looks like even. So if you want
Okay,
to, you
I
can share
will
your
check it.
screen and I can, we can
No, I
check if
haven't
that's-
started it. I was gonna do
okay,
it
okay.
tonight. So I was just, it was just a thought that Cindy said that you were not really mad about it or what you said.
Yeah, I can give you, so I asked about the editing process, because the artwork, I'm not a big fan of the AI artwork, so I wanted to have
Mm.
my own version. So what it looks like it does is it's very good on creating your lesson plans, like, or I highly recommend when you build it out that you're really detailed when it says ask for your course description and things like that. And it actually, generates a lot of really great content for you that you can edit and things like that. But what you can't do is edit it's quite frustrating actually, because I can tell that the video is just not going to be useful. And this is where the challenge is it creates a script for you, or it creates, you can ask the AI voice, which is, there's a lot of, like 5 or 6 really nice AI voices that you can use. But if you want to not record it on your own, you want to use the AI voices, I haven't quite gone to the step of figuring out how do you, once it's exported and you have those videos, you can upload your own video to go with it, but then you're also stuck with, you have to, with the transcript, like where's the transcript, right? So anyway, it's the last part of it,
Mhm.
that part of it seems almost more work than I was like, okay, I'm just going to go over to Chat GPT and get my content there. I found it faster and easier almost to use Chat GPT, but I could be wrong.
For
I
the
could
whole
be
process or for the video, you mean?
for the you could, I mean, you could use it for your content, but you have to choose if you want your video, and you choose the kind of
I see. Okay.
artwork. You're kind of
Okay.
forced into using that. And I asked, is it possible to edit the videos afterwards? Yes, of course, you can open a video editor and do that. Descript is quite good
Hmm.
if you use Descript, because that
Yeah.
gives you
Yeah.
there's things like that. But
Yeah.
I'm still like, how many steps am I going through here when it might actually be faster and easier to just do it,
To do it from scratch. I see. I see.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
I
Yeah.
would try. I just think it has
Yeah.
it still needs some work.
Well, it's still AI, isn't it? So it's
Right.
still
Yeah. Oh yeah,
us, and then
yeah,
the human in the
exactly.
loop is,
Yes,
how
no,
much does the AI let me be in the loop? Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But
Thanks.
it's a wonderful idea, and I think it's worth trying, and just, I think as we all hack around, we'll sort of figure out what are some good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm an instructional designer
Oh,
from
you are.
scratch. So I need to go in and do my thing. When
Yeah,
AI does her thing.
yeah, there's a lot of options for editing, which is good. Even on
It's
all of the course generators, all the AI stuff, there's always that option. So there's some really, Ainsley is really good, and it's all very
Thanks.
helpful.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah, me
excited.
too.
I'm so sorry, Lucia, Lucia, you
Yeah.
had your hand up and
Yes.
I jumped in.
It's okay, don't worry. Thank you, Sylvie. Lucia, please go ahead.
Okay, I put a little poll in the chat because I'm trying to come up with a new tagline for my stuff, and I think everything I write is brilliant, so I could use your opinion. So I suffer from good self-esteem. The question I have for you is about monetization within the framework of the courses. So I want to provide a basic workbook, and then I want to sell them a much more comprehensive companion guide to the material. So I want to know if we can, and the answer is probably yes. Now I'm thinking about it. Like, okay, so we're in the landing page for the course. And then we go to the landing page for a module. And then I've got this whole publication that I've written that I want to load into the media section of XP, but I want to sell it to them. So I'm always looking to monetize everything. So the elite version is always more expensive. But if they're just taking beginner and they want to read the elite book, I want to make sure that I can put that on the landing page for the course where they can option to pay $7.99 for the extra extravagant Lucia version of stuff. And I just want to know, is there any reason, because you kept saying that, you have to take them outside of XP for certain things. I think if it's just can we make it an order form?
For something that's not,
Yeah.
no, you cannot.
Can I make a button that takes them elsewhere for purchase and leave it in the module?
Hmm.
Like put the code, like the Stripe code right in the button. So they pop over to my Stripe and pay the $7 or whatever.
I think you can.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, you can
I
do
don't want to
that.
feel like I'm restricted from squeezing every penny out of these people in any way.
Mhm.
And I'm kind of mercenary that way. And I know I provide value. So I want to have little Easter egg purchases throughout my stuff. They'll be like, oh, I could use that. Like, for example, I'm producing a rehearsal planner, like an agenda book. So I want to be able to sell that throughout all of my courses because it's an amazing document. Yeah, okay. I want to make sure that there's nothing that XP says that we can't be selling extra things within it. I mean, I know we can put them in the marketplace, like that's a perfectly normal place to put it in the marketplace, but I want to interweave it.
No, you know
Wow.
what? It's actually, that's the way that you want to do it because, for example, when you are completing your expiring mini course, it really depends on the offer that you have. It could be a course, but it could be a consultation with you. And that's like
Mhm.
apart from Experientify. So, you know what
Yeah.
I was confusing it with, Cindy and Sylvie? I was confusing it with the email marketing. So you cannot use Experientify's email for promoting things that are not your course. But that was the email. It was not about the course itself. So if you wanted to take them to buy something about your business inside XP, yes, that's absolutely possible. And I'm sorry for confusing you a little bit. I was confused myself. But no, absolutely. I mean, most people is what they do, right? You have your course and then you have other things. Well, now that they have completed your course, you want to take them to those other things that they can buy from you. So
Yeah, because
absolutely,
you have
Lucia. Yes.
a customer life cycle, which is your basic, join my membership, buy my courses, blah, blah, blah. But
Yes,
within that life
exactly.
cycle, we should always have, upgrade to new shoes and buy a book and do a thing. And mine will also include admission costs to my events and packages to buy bundles of events and all these things. And I want to make sure that there's no policy restricting me from just being an absolute merchant in there at every opportunity. It could even be a tag that triggers an email to send them a,
Yes, exactly.
I saw that you completed that. Did you know we have a rehearsal planner? Even though the rehearsal planner
Yes.
may be in the marketplace,
Mm,
and then point them back or something. So that's kind of where I
yeah.
want to get all monetized. Um,
And that's exactly how tags work, Lucia. So for
yeah.
example, if someone completed a certain training, then you can create
Mm,
a tag and say, so if they completed this, they are this type of people, and I want to
mhm,
send them this specific email to them.
mhm,
Perfect.
mhm. And
Yeah.
then we were talking about the landing pages, and like that's why I wrote down the three kinds of pages. There's the sell pages, which is buy my course, here's the order form, tickety boo, or buy my membership, blah, blah, blah. And then there's the landing page of the actual course where the modules and trainings and da 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 da's and the explanations. And then the marketplace has everything possible for your academy, however you deem it. And then, but each module, maybe I'm redundant in my thing. Each module has its own little page, right?
Yes,
And that
that's
comes
correct.
in the
Oh,
layout.
module. Wait. What do you mean by modules? Because you have
So,
an all modules page, and inside the all modules page, people have access to the module 1, module 2,
yeah.
module 3,
Oh,
but
so
it's
when
just
I
one
click on,
page.
okay. So if I click on module 2, it doesn't take me to another page
No.
where I
No.
have an explanation and an activity and a worksheet, and that's really what I'm looking for each module, is to have it be
Mm,
like its own little baby something or other. Um, I
I
want
think
them
for
to be
that.
standalone excellent as well as progressive.
Mm,
So that's why I was thinking, does each module have a page? And I haven't gotten that far.
no, actually they do. I'm sorry. You have the all modules page,
Yeah.
and then you have the single module page.
The all
So
modules
yes,
page is the landing page for your course once they've purchased it.
if it's a membership and you give them access to the all modules page, they will be able to take a look at all the modules that you have. But then when
Sure.
they click in one of them, they will open the single module page, and then they will be able to see each training individually.
Right. Okay. Okay, I think
Mhm.
I'm good. I just would love it if you guys would type in A or B um for my little tagline, rehearse the big voice vibes or rehearse the voice vibes. I don't know if I want the word big. I like the word big. I don't know. I have ADHD, so I have decision paralysis. Oh man. Oh, everybody likes it big.
Uh,
Okay.
can I ask just a very quick question? I know it's
Sure,
top of the
Cindy.
hour, right?
Yes, it is. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So all these in Go Plus, and I'm just exploring Go Plus today, is So you would have all of your people, who it's telling me to lower my hand. I'm always like, okay. So you have all your people are over in Go Plus. So if you're selling a product like that, they would go over and technically all of that would be happening on Go Plus. And so I guess the question I have is tracking if there's a student who is, I'm sorry, let's just say Peter has decided to, Peter's about to buy her course, and then also Peter wants to buy the upscale, item. Peter's account would be going on in Go Plus, and then does Experientify essentially connect those, keep Peter's account? I know the two are connected, Experientify and Go Plus. Does it mean that there is that only one version of Peter? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. I think it really depends how you connect it. Like, what do you want to do exactly? Because what Just Go Plus do with Experientify is that it connects it seamlessly so that they communicate with each other. So it really depends what you want to do. They will live in Experientify, but they also live in Go Plus, I believe. However, I'm not sure about that because I'm not a Go Plus expert. I have no idea.
Okay,
That's a
okay.
question for Steven or for the Go Plus community. So I will share
I'll
an
do.
email with you.
Okay, I
And you
think there's a
can
Go
email me.
Plus, Go Plus group on Wednesday, but I think that's going to be the case. I would assume if you're building this, that would be a fundamental piece that they'd want to have working so that she's not duplicating, or any of us aren't duplicating Peter's profile in two different places. So Peter buys a course and it's connected to Go Plus. Peter's account shows that he bought that course and also bought the book.
Right. Yeah,
So
I
that
understand.
would be my assumption
Yeah, me too.
about it. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
thank you.
Well,
All
no,
right.
thank you, Cindy. Thank you,
Okay.
Sylvie. And thank you, Lucia. I'll see you next time for office hours.
Okay, bye.
Thank
bye.
you so
Take
much.
care. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Hi there.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. And you?
I'm doing good, doing good.
Awesome. Thank you for your patience. I was finishing office hours.
No problem.
Sorry, how did you pronounce your name? Is it Brigham? Brigham?
Brigham, yep.
Brigham. Okay, thank you for that. Well, thank you so much for being here, Brigham. This is just part of the onboarding process at Experientify. And basically the purpose of this call is for you to give me some context on the topic of your course and letting me know some details like, is this the first time that you're building a course or do you have any experience? And from there, we can move forward. So
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, no problem. So I run a video production and animation studio, and we do videos and things like that. We have done some courses before. We haven't used a site like this. We are currently building, well, we have built courses for children, history courses for kids, animated history courses for kids. And so we're looking for a platform that we could build this with. We already have our videos created. And so I'm looking at Experientify to see what gamification options are available, so we could house this with for our end users to do. And what I'm seeing is there's some elements of like completion, tracking, things like that within Experientify. And I just wanted to see if there's any other options as far as what kind of gamification options we have within this platform.
Okay.
And so we were thinking of building our own, just using Storyline. Are you familiar with Storyline?
Not really. No.
Okay, so Storyline, Articulate, 360 Storyline is just where you can build your own courses kind of thing. your own
Okay.
videos, interactive videos. It's not an LMS, it's just a software that allows you to create your own interactive videos. And so we were thinking about doing that, but now we're kind of looking at other options to kind of house our videos. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm very interested in gamification, what kind of things we can do with our videos. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that context. First of all, it sounds really interesting. It sounds like fun. And well, about the gamification inside Experienceify, there are things, for example, every time that you create a training inside your courses, you need to have actions for your students to complete. Every time that they complete an action, they will get points for completing that action. You decide how many points. Gamification comes in when they complete a point. They have like a celebration and they have a sound that goes with that, right?
Mhm.
We have also animations that trigger whenever you want them to trigger. For example, when they first log into your course, they will see this animation. They are completely customizable. Everything is like the animations, the sounds, the text, everything. For example, when they first log in and you click play, this is what they will see, right? Like this is very basic, but you can change it to whatever you prefer.
Can we insert our own animations?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Absolutely. And your own sounds as well. We have a really powerful tool called the Experience Engine, and that's where you automate every single thing inside your course. So you need to automate it once so that it runs every time for every student. What it also allows you to do is to play around with different paths that your students can take. For example, if a person completes a certain amount of bonus points, you can give them access to special modules, secret trainings, or bonuses, whatever you want to, offer to them. And that also plays a big part on gamification, right? That you can play with different paths that your students can take. Easter eggs, again, you can play around with the visibility of your blocks inside the customization of your pages. And, it also allows you to play with what they have access to. But those would be like the main gamification things that we have inside XP. If you wanted to, you mentioned your videos, like things that you could do with your videos. I don't know what exactly you're thinking of, but what you could do is if you want to use a third-party option, because I know there are some websites that allow you to have interactive videos or make your videos interactive. We don't have that inside XP, but you can embed it, like you can use a different platform and embed it inside XP. So that's the way that I I imagine it happening that way. Do you have any ideas or particular ideas on how you want your course to look like?
We have it outlined already. We're just trying right now. We're just trying to play with what kind of interactions that we'll have. You have the capability to add attachments, right? Downloads, PDFs,
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct. Mhm.
So what would you say is your biggest difference between you and like a Teachable or Kajabi? What sets you apart?
Well, other than gamification, that is like a big part of what makes us different from other platforms, is also customer support. We have many ways in which you can learn about Experienceify and reach out to us. We are always happy to have, one-on-one calls with you. And we have email support. We have support through an AI bot inside Experienceify. And I run something called Office Hours 3 times a week. So Office Hours is a space where you can join me, ask any technical questions that you have about XP, or feedback, ideas, and that is a space. We have also the Facebook group. Muri, who is the CEO of Experienceify, is always there. We always listen to people's feedback. We are always happy to include features that people are asking for. Another big thing about Experienceify is that we offer trainings all the time. I offer trainings, for example, to help you create a 5-day challenge, a workshop, an expiring mini course, and they are just, part of Experienceify's plan that you pay for. Even we offer it for free at the beginning for people who we just onboard. We are really interested that you learn how to use XP, because if you know how to use us, you will like us and hopefully you will stay. So it's a big part of who we are. So yeah, I mean, apart from the incredible tool that you have here. Experienceify is like really powerful. We love talking to people and just offering our help in whatever you need. So that's
Mhm.
another thing that differentiates us from the rest.
Okay. And then tell me about, is your, and I'm not exactly sure how to word this, but are you like mobile ready? Like if I were to create a course and someone pulls it up on different devices, does it automatically convert to those devices, or how does that?
Mm.
Um,
It does, yes. So it's responsive. It's responsive design.
okay.
And if you wanted, we have an app. To be completely honest with you, the app is not really great. It's very basic. It does its job, but it's basic. But if you wanted to use the app, you need to pay $9 a month extra
Mhm.
for your plan, and people will be able to download the app and they will access your course through the app. But I mean, if they access it through their browser in their phone, it's the same thing. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, do you have any use cases or that you can share that have been like children or kid-based or kid-focused, children-focused? Any clients that have done something similar that you would be able to share with me?
I don't have any use cases that I can share with you. However, I've worked and talked with many people who are using Experienceify for kids,
Mhm.
for kids courses. And what I highly suggest you to do for this is go to our Facebook group
Mhm.
and let me just search it for you. Well, I will log in and then I will share it with you. But
Mhm.
this is an amazing place where you can simply go ahead and ask a question about like, hey, people who have created courses for kids, can you share with me maybe an expiring mini course that you have created or any ideas or thoughts? And they will be more than happy to help you. The community is really nice.
Mhm.
And I highly, highly, highly recommend you to go there and ask because they will share with you different resources and just ideas on how they do it. So
Okay.
I will share it with you in a second. Anything else that you are curious about?
I don't think so. I think that would be it.
Great. Here it is. Okay, so there we go. You can join
Okay.
us and that would be amazing.
Cool. Thank you.
Sure. And I would love to invite you. Like again, like I mentioned, I offer the Quick Start course, which is basically a training to teach you how to build something inside XP.
Mhm.
And I can either help you build a workshop or I can help you create an expiring mini course. I don't know
Okay.
if you've heard of the expiring mini course.
I haven't heard of that. Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's a really popular tool right now. And basically, it's a lead magnet. What you do
Oh.
is that you create this course for free and you give it away for only 3 days. People only have 3 days to complete it from the moment that they sign up. And if they don't, they lose access. On the
Mhm.
third day of your EMC, you attract them into an upsell. That could be buying your course or maybe, I don't know, access to an exclusive video or booking a consultation with you, whatever it is, you can attract them to that. And the workshop, the idea is that I help you create the outline for a workshop. You will teach people something valuable in 1 hour, but you charge for this workshop. So it's a good way to get your first sales. And those will be the two options that we have right now. The other option is that you can create, you can explore Experienceify on your own. That's completely fine. But I would highly recommend you to join me for a quick start course so that you understand better the features, how does it work, how is it to build a course on your own. So yeah, if you like to, I can tell you more about this. And if you don't have time, that's okay. And you can take the training later. That's fine.
Yeah, let's do it later. I need to talk to my team and
Sure.
see and go over some of these details. But yeah, I'll definitely be in touch. Yep.
Absolutely. Yes, please. You have my email, brenda@experienceify.com. If you ever change your mind, please email me and I will share all the details with you.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
sounds great.
perfect.
Appreciate it.
Anything else that I can help you with, Brigham?
Nope, that's it. I appreciate your time. Thank you very
No, I
much.
appreciate you. Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, Judith.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too. Oh, there you are. Okay, hi.
Perfect. Hi, we could finally meet. Amazing.
Great, fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Oh wait, my sharing is paused for some reason. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here, Judith. This is just part of the onboarding process at Experientify. And the purpose of this call is for you to give me some context on your course. I would love to know the topic. I would love to know if this is the first time that you are building a course or if you have any previous experience. And from there, we can move forward. So please go ahead.
Okay, so I'm a coach and therapist, so I'm doing a coaching course on manifesting, self-love, falling in love with life. And it's my first course, yeah.
Okay, it's your first course. Amazing. And do you have any previous experience with software for online course creation, or are you
No.
just starting? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just started. I have experience with some other courses that I took. So I knew that I wanted something like Experientify, like I wanted the whole kitchen and confetti thing, because I really think that it is the most important to keep people
Engaged.
in the stuff, because that's the whole difference from doing YouTube videos. So yeah, people really need to be motivated. And I have some apps that I only do like for physical activity and Duolingo, and I only do it because of the kitchen.
Right, that's correct. So you have taken an Experientify course before?
No, not yet. No.
Ah, not yet. Okay. Well, I highly recommend you to go to, when you go to Experientify, and then you take a look at free resources. We have three free courses that you can take, so you can get an experience of what a course is about. Oh, here. So you have the Unlimited Free Leads mini course, the Course Profit Accelerator, and the Crack Your Course Idea mini course. These three are for free. You can take them, the three of them, if you want to, and you will get a good sense of what your courses are going to look like inside XP. So it's, yeah, I highly recommend you to take even one of these.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. And also, well, just to tell you a little bit more about Experientify, as you probably know, we are different from other platforms because of gamification, right? And what does gamification look like inside XP? Well, every time that you create a course, your students need to complete actions. And every time they complete these actions, they will earn points. The points come with sounds, with an animation. You have the power to create your own animations for whenever you want to. For example, when a user completes a course, when they first log into your course, when they complete 10 points, you have access to the customization of these animations, which is really fun to do. And we have a really powerful tool inside Experientify called the Experience Engine, which is where you automate every single thing inside your course. So you automate it once, and then it runs every time for every single one of your students. All the emails that you send them, the SMSs, when to unlock a training, every single thing is I don't know how to say that in English, but you can automate everything inside XP. And it really saves you a lot of time, which is great. And also, if you're interested, as part of Experientify's onboarding process, I offer something called the Quick Start course, which is completely for free. And the idea is that I teach you how to build a course inside the platform, so that you get a good sense of how it works and all the features that we have. And there's a couple options there. Yes, go ahead, Judith.
I have created some time pressure for myself, because otherwise I would never do it. So there are 5 people waiting for the first 3 weeks now. And I thought I would just throw something there, just wing it. And I've looked at the, I think there's a pre-done gamified course thing.
Oh, you mean the template?
Template, that's the word. Yeah, exactly. So I thought I just try to
To
try
learn on
find-
your, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that's,
learn by doing.
yeah, that's the best way that you can do it. Like learning, exploring on your own is one of the best ways to learn. But if you want
Because
to,
if I do too much, like if I know too much, then I get paralyzed.
oh, I understand. Don't
Sorry.
worry. Yeah, I mean, these trainings are open for you whenever you want to take them. So if
Yeah,
you
maybe
change your mind
later
in
when
the
I
future,
have some experience.
yeah, absolutely. You can
Yeah.
always email me and let me know, and I will send you all the information. But it's a good exercise what you're doing right now. Just using the templates. Actually, using the templates is the best way that you can learn about Experientify, because
Okay.
everything has been built for you. All the
Yeah.
automations, how the pages look like, the animations, everything. So that's great. That's very smart of you. And well, what else can I tell you? I want to ask you, do you have any questions about the platform itself? About
I have a question about the pricing, because I have seen a pricing, but I think it was old. And so I don't know what the pricing is like. Is it just the monthly amount, or will there be other costs, like whenever someone signs up, will you get a percentage of that, or
Oh, okay.
just like the 99?
It's just a $99 if you go for the growth plan. We don't take any like commissions for the students that you have in Experientify. It's all
That's good.
yours. You know, like sometimes the pricing goes up, but for very specific reasons. For example, if you wanted to use the Experientify app, that's $9 a month extra from your plan. Or
Yeah.
if you wanted to send more than 50 SMSs a month, then that comes at a different price. But it's like very specific things that
Yeah,
you know you
okay.
have to take a look at. But the rest of it, like the normal account, you don't need to pay anything extra other than your monthly fee.
And I can start now with the 99 once the course is done, and then I can upgrade when I have more members. Or
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a happy problem. So absolutely. If you go over 1,000 students, you can
Yeah.
automatically, well, not automatically, you can go
Yeah.
ahead and yeah, increase your plan.
Right.
Yeah. Where are
Sounds
you
great.
calling us from, Judith? I forgot to ask.
Sorry?
Where are you calling us from?
I'm in Malta, but I'm German.
Oh,
I'm a
really?
digital nomad. Me and my husband, we're traveling constantly.
Nice. Malta has been one of the, you know, the places that I've always wanted to visit. So that's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like something attracts me to Malta. It looks really nice. I don't know why. You don't like it?
Well, we're coming from Italy. We have spent the last half year in Italy, not half year, a few months, and in Italy, and it is very different. Like, I don't know, the people are less elegant, and it is more, I don't know, it's just very, very different.
It's different.
But it's
Yeah, right.
warmer. That's why we're here, because it's
Oh.
where are you from, or where
Mexico.
are you?
Mexico
You're-
City. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's warm. So you
Yeah.
don't-
No, I don't need the warm right now. It's fine. Have you been to Mexico City before?
No, I have been to Cancun. That's the only place.
To Cancun, yeah.
Cancun and to Tulum, of course, and then to that wonderful, pretty island.
Oh, Cozumel. Was
I
it
don't-
Cozumel or Isla Mujeres?
Yes. I
Isla
think-
Mujeres.
No, it was on the other side. We did take a long drive.
Oh, then it was Cozumel. I'm almost sure it was Cozumel.
Okay, it was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I've never been, but it's been on my bucket list.
But Malta, that is very, like most people in America, they don't know, like north or south, they don't know
Yeah.
about. So
I've heard
tiny.
of, yeah, like I've heard about it like, I don't know, like 10 years ago. For some reason, you know what, I have this weird hobby that I like going into Google, well, a site that's called MapCrunch. And MapCrunch allows you to travel to different random Google locations and take pictures out of there. So I've been to Malta through Google Maps, and
Yeah.
I was like, I need to go there. It's like, I don't know, it's
Well, it is
different.
actually very beautiful. Like the main town, we are on a tiny island, Gozo, and the main island is Malta, and the main town in Malta is Valletta, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely. And
Wow.
I have, like, on Saturday we stumbled into the most beautiful church you've ever seen in your life. It's just,
Really?
and that was on Gozo. So yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't want to discourage you. It's beautiful.
Yeah, right? No, now I want to go
But
more.
when you're in Europe, then go to Italy.
Yes, I will see the difference. I will be like, okay, so Italy is probably better, but yeah.
No, it's both nice. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
different.
It's different. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know, that was everything on my side, really, Judith, about Experienceify and the onboarding process, but do you have any other questions about XP that I can help you with?
The only thing is I need my account open. It was shut down because we couldn't manage to
Okay,
get
to meet. Yes, I will
Yeah.
absolutely do that right now. I can do it right now because let me see. Admin. You know, I will do it right after this call because I need to find the website for that. It will take me like less than 5 minutes and you will be able to access your account. Okay?
That's perfect. I don't need it like right now, but tomorrow it's evening here.
No, yeah,
so-
but I will do it right now, so don't worry.
Perfect. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yes, thank you, Judith. It was really nice to meet you. I really hope that
Yeah.
you can make it to a training maybe, or
Yeah.
you can join me at office hours. Office hours is a space that we hold 3 times a week. And if you have any questions about Experienceify, about your course, feedback, or ideas, you can join me at office hours and I will be there to answer any of your questions. You can
Okay.
find all the information in your admin account when you go to updates. If you go to support training and upcoming events, you will find the Zoom link and the schedule for office hours.
Okay.
Okay, so you're welcome to join me whenever you want.
I will definitely, because I will have
Yeah,
questions.
yeah, it's a
One
great.
more-
Yeah,
One
sure.
question I have, you mentioned the app. So there is an app.
There is an app, to be completely honest with you, it's not great, like it's a very basic app, but if you
Okay.
want your students to have access to your course through the app, then you can pay $9 a month extra. But they still can access your course if they go to the browser in their phone, and it's the same thing pretty much, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
Good, yeah,
Awesome.
I think that's all.
Amazing. No, thank you so much for your time, Judith, and I hope to see you soon in office hours.
Thank you too. Have a
Take
great-
care then.
Bye.
Bye.